So Kern fire officials are still mopping up behind me. As you can see, they're still trying to get some of the smoke out of this trailer that caught on fire early at 6 o'clock this morning. Now, the good news is that there was no one home, that they had already evacuated. But as you can see, there's a lot of damaged items out here. They're all wet and they're all on fire. And if we can show you this video here, these flames were popping out of the trailer. They were coming out everywhere, but fortunately, the Kern County Fire Department was out here and they were able to get those flames out within minutes. And now, as you can see, again, if we come back live, we can see them just trying to finish up. They're looking for those small little spots that can cause problems to make sure that this fire is 100% contained. Now, it is because of worries like this that families decided to not go into the house in the same trailer park to make sure that they can stay safe for them and their family. A handful of residents in the Sierra Sands trailer park will not be able to return to their homes after the earthquake badly damaged their trailers.
Everything fell out from right here.
Others, such as Augustine Torres and his family, who are able to remain in their homes, are going to be picking up the pieces to their lives for days to come.
And if you feel this, it's like really hard to move. But the earthquake was like so hard that it moved it out of place. It was like all straight.
That, along with pictures that fell off the wall, drinks that spilled on the tables, and cabinets off their hinges. Torres says he's feeling anxious.
Knowing like something bad could happen, like something really bad, because that's like everything that people is talking about it right now. But like at the same time, it's like we really know, but we're just like waiting for it.
Which is why the family has decided to spend the night outside in hopes to lower their chances of being injured by any aftershocks, causing more damage to their home.
Like my mom and my dad are like, they're trying to stay awake right now, just in case that has to be prepared. So they gotta camp out outside.
The same goes for other neighbors in the area, his friends and family who also plan to spend the night out as well. This whole experience is so new to him.
I'm feeling kind of confused because we never had this type of shaking before here in Ridgecrest, because all the 10 years I've been here, since I came from Mexico here, we never had like any kind of earthquake. But like this just came out of nowhere, and we started like the kids are scared, we're always scared because we don't know what's gonna happen.
Everyone is hoping to stay safe and get some rest. And they're looking at each family about $4,000 to $5,000 worth of damages between what's inside the house and then what's underneath the house with the jacks that keep those trailers in place.
Hey, JD, I want to talk about maybe PTSD. We often use that for other things, but I mean, this keeps happening after. There are aftershocks, and there have been foreshocks, and of course, we know the 7.1 earthquake, and so many different things have happened in the last 24, 48 hours for them. How are these families handling that really psychologically?
And so that's the main thing. So when we first got here last night, I got here last night around 12:30, and within moments there was an aftershock. And all throughout the night there were more aftershocks. There was one at 2 a.m. this morning that felt like a whole new earthquake. And so it's that reason why Augustine and his family and a lot of people here are just on edge. When I was driving around town, it was 2 a.m., but there was an eerie silence. And everywhere I go, you can just sort of see this look of worry. People are concerned. Is there going to be another aftershock, smaller, or is this just another foreshock? Nobody really knows what to expect. This is all new to this part of the town.
JD, I know that you said you were there, or you can either say late last night or early this morning. Did you yourself feel anything? Have you felt any aftershocks, or I guess in this case, as you mentioned, potentially foreshocks?
So last night at 2 a.m., I was up working on the piece, and there was a very large and long aftershock. It lasted at least 10 seconds. And again, what I did is what safety officials advise everybody to do. I got under a table, and I sort of got down in the crouching position to make sure that any falling debris would come down. It would come down on the table and not on myself. Another thing that they advise people to do is to get under an archway. Now, if you are outside in an open area, we saw a lot of people actually just camping out in open areas. That is also a safe thing. But one of the things you don't want to do is just jet outside. The ground is shaking. You don't know what sort of debris is falling down outside of that door. So yeah, I felt at least 3 to 4 aftershocks late last night going into the early morning.